This no disqualification match scheduled for one fall, 30 minutes time limit. Introducing first from Green Bay, Wisconsin, 243 pounds, Mr. Anderson.
We're starting things off hot right here.
Yeah, it's the only way between these two. Let's face it, this is a blood feud. And hats off once again to NWA management for making this or agreeing to a no disqualification matchup. I think that is the only way things are ever going to end between these two.
Tim Storm, you've been in a lot of no disqualification matches in your career. I mean, how do you get ready? Can you get ready for a match like this?
It all comes down to mental preparation. You have to be mentally tough, and that's what Eli Drake is showing right now. Mental toughness.
Yeah, and you know these two men really well. You've been in the ring with the pair of them. Let me ask you about the toughness of Eli Drake, even managing to make it into this matchup. What are we, 3 days removed from Into the Fire?
Yeah, it's phenomenal. It's showing his guts right now, and he's in there with somebody who is talented, who is physical, and knows how to take advantage of that.
Yeah, exactly. And Ken Anderson is as dirty as they come, as we saw at the Into the Fire pay-per-view, where he potentially could have ended the career of Eli Drake.
It looks like Eli Drake is taking things into the crowd.
Yeah, of course, no count-outs in this one. It's no disqualification. Weapons are legal.
Only way to win, pinfall or submission inside the ring. As they're going deep into the crowd, they might take this into downtown Hotlanta.
Yeah, if the crowd have any sense, they will back up as Eli Drake is asking them to do. And look,
he's directing traffic.
Anderson's head jammed into a seat. He's getting a taste of his own medicine. That is exactly what Anderson did to Eli Drake at the Into the Fire pay-per-view.
Trying to choke the life out of Ken Anderson.
Ken Anderson is not moving right now.
I think that kick was a little south of the border, but once again, completely legal in this matchup.
The grimace on the face of Ken Anderson. The spotlight, fortunately, following these men around as the cameramen desperately try to track them.
This is not the way Ken Anderson wanted this match to go, especially after the defeat. That clean defeat at Into the Fire.
That's it, and that had to grind the gears of Ken Anderson, the kind of competitor he is. After initially he was attacked by Eli Drake, of course, with the wrench to the back of the skull, not being able to take care of business at the pay-per-view. I think that is what made Ken Anderson explode with rage.
This rivalry's really gone back and forth with these two, all culminating right here.
Look at this, up there in the rafters now, Joe.
This is a real dangerous position to be. They're high up there. There are positions where they could fall flat by 30 feet up in the air.
And Tim, talk to us about the potential career damage that athletes can sustain in this kind of matchup.
Anytime you put yourself in this kind of situation with that no disqualification, you don't know what's going to happen. And just like you said, it could be career ending. This could be the last time we see either one of these men because of the situation that they're in. But they're both competitors. They're going to give it everything they've got, just like they're doing right now.
No doubt about it. Great wrestlers, great competitors. And let's be honest, both men want to get to the very top here at the NWA. They want the 10 pounds of gold at some point. What do you think about the champion Nick Aldis ended up taking on one of these two men?
Hey, listen, Nick has proven himself over and over that he's a great champion. And one of the things about the NWA is how deep that talent roster runs. And these are two guys that at the top. There's not anybody that you see up there right now that couldn't be a great world champion.
Yeah, that's right. Of course, either of these two men, certainly of the caliber to be challenging for Nick Aldis' 10 pounds of gold. And even Ricky Morton is now taking verbal jousts at the champion Nick Aldis.
Look at the face of Ken Anderson being treated almost like a cheese grater, appropriate from the man from Green Bay.
I think he's getting a selfie.
What a selfie.
The utter humiliation. That is going to be trending on Twitter and Instagram very shortly. One lucky fan got a great souvenir there.
Actually, more of a TikTok guy. You guys TikTok, Tim? You TikTok?
Tim is not incredibly social media savvy.
Stick to postcards.
Yeah, that's
the old-fashioned approach.
Ken Anderson now back in the driver's seat. Oh, that steel door! Right on the side of the head. Maybe the shoulder got a lot of that.
If the head got that, he might be out cold. That's a concussion.
And what we're seeing right now, you're seeing things you don't normally see. That's the no disqualification. This can actually change somebody. This can change a man. They may not be the same after this.
Physically or mentally. And this referee is staying very close, keeping a close eye on this one to make sure the health of the competitors is as taken care of as it can be in this kind of matchup, which is not saying much.
Tim, this is a lot of similarities to that empty arena match that you had with Josephus. The only exception is there's people here, though.
Yeah, and I'll be completely honest. That's been over a year ago, and my body still hasn't recovered. Oh man!
Talk about body not recovered. Full head of steam into the steel steps.
This one is going from pillar to post. Our cameraman having difficulty keeping up with the action.
Oh, where are you going?
Ken Anderson heading over our way. I'm keeping well clear of him. A rampaging Ken Anderson throwing the steel chair into the ring. What on earth has he got installed now?
He could just pull Eli Drake into the ring and win this thing 1, 2, 3. With as much damage as Eli Drake has sustained with that steel door and those steel steps.
This is not about winning matches, Joe. This is about ending a man's career. And this audience is on its feet. They're no longer chanting. They sense the danger.
We've seen this before. We saw this at Into the Fire. Is he going to go for it again?
We saw the mic check into the standing steel chair, into the fire. That is what crushed the larynx of Eli Drake.
It's already damaged. He does it again. You're right. It could end his career. It could put him in the hospital.
Look at the face, the sadistic face of Ken Anderson, loving every second of this. Eli Drake is a sitting duck here.
Oh, he stopped himself. He caught himself at the last moment. Now drop toe hold into the steel.
Well, by millimeters, Eli Drake blocking that with his hand, preventing himself falling into it and coming back with some offense of his own.
Full mount, ground and pound. Ken Anderson's got nowhere to go. Eli Drake's going full Donkey Kong on him.
I don't know how Eli Drake is even breathing with that larynx damage. He's going for a chair shot of his own.
Why'd he stop? Decided he didn't need the hardware. Gravy train. Will it pull into the station? Yes, it does.
Here is your winner, Eli Drake.
Wow, the choice that Eli Drake made to throw the steel chair out the ring and do it on his own, winning the match. Ken Anderson down. Eli Drake somehow, after the abuse, the punishment he took, he wins the match.
Absolutely incredible effort by both of these wrestlers, but Eli Drake, once again standing tall. He's proven time and time again he's got Ken Anderson's number.
Well, to be honest, that is one of the most brutal matchups we have ever seen here in the NWA arena.